Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. Visit Emilia, Parma, Piacenza, and Reggio Emilia. Of course, this is organized by the Italian National Tourism Board of US and Canada. I want to thank all the attendees today. As usual, we have a large contingent from the US, from Canada, and also from Mexico and Puerto Rico. Thank you very much for taking your time of your day, of your busy schedule, and spending it with us to learn more about beautiful Italy, and today about Emilia. I want to give, before we actually start, a quick note. So yes, you're reading it right. This is Emilia. This is not a misspelling of the region. Let me tell you very briefly, and then our speakers, they will sort of expand on it. But Emilia is a section, a specific section of Emilia Romagna, which is the region that sort of we cover in other webinars. This is a specific section, and that's all we're going to talk about today. And of course, the cities of Parma, Piacenza, Reggio Emilia being some of the most recognizable places on the area. Okay, so this is just to make sure that everybody understands and not start writing that we have misspelled the region of Emilia Romagna. Let's talk about beautiful Emilia. And of course, we want to set the mood right. We have a beautiful video that sort of is introducing us to the beautiful area, and then we go straight to the actual panelists. So let's show the video, and then we'll get into the presentation. Thank you very much. All right, what an introduction. So we are into a beautiful presentation. And as you can see, all the logs of the different cities, all the perfect, and the partner, here we are. Now, let's start from, I'm going to go through the list of all the people that you can see on the screen so that we know who you're talking about, and then we go into dive into the actual presentation. So I want to acknowledge, of course, before I go through the speakers that you see today, two people that are very instrumental in making sure that this actually happen. And of course, I'm referring to the director of Visit Emilia, Pierangelo Romeri, as well as the president of Visit Emilia, Natalia Maramotti. Those are of course, key to this happening, and they are, listening on the background, looking at what we are doing. Hopefully, we're going to do a good job. Now, let's talk now to the people that you see on the screen, and I'll go through very quickly on the list of all the speakers and what they do and their titles. So I'll start, of course, with Stefania Bertaccini, which is the guide tour leader, and today is going to be the glue that puts the whole thing together. Ciao, Stefania. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Thank you for being with us. And of course, right beside her on the screen, we have none other than the Conte Orazio Zanardi Landi, who's the president of Castelli del Ducato. Thank you very much for being with us. We appreciate your hospitality. And right beside him, you can see Isabella Perazzoli, who's once again is with Castelli del Ducato. Now, I also want to acknowledge, of course, Marcella Abbadini. She's from the Camatilde restaurant. She will talk about a little bit beautiful restaurant, and you can see there's a garden, and you will see that's an integral part of what she does. And also from the Grand Hotel Salso Maggiore, I want to introduce Sara Ranieri. Ciao, Sara. Thank you for being with us.
Hi.
And last but not least, we have from Emilia Romagna Golf, none other than Maurizio Piscicelli. Ciao, Maurizio. Thank you for being with us.
Ciao.
Okay, perfect. So as you can see already from the title, there's a lot of things. There's castles, there's a beautiful restaurants, a beautiful hotel, and of course, golf. Now, I'm going to stop talking because it's boring. I'm going straight to Stefania. Ciao, Stefania. So why Emilia so beautiful? Why we have to come? Tell us all about it.
Okay, you have to come to Emilia because there are beautiful people, very good food. It's in the center of the north region, so from there you can visit other cities because in 1 hour and a half you are in 2 hours you are in Florence, in 1 hour you're in Milan. So it's a good spot to stop and to spend many days. So a lot of people, because I'm a guide, so I specialize in food tours, and every time that I have people with me, then I show them for 2 days or 3 days Parma, they say, oh, why we didn't stop more days in this area? Or because there are many things to do. So today we are talking about, as you said, castle and golf courses, hotel, and restaurant. And while we are talking about this, I will also cook for you a recipe that is very important for Parma. It's called involtini della Duchessa. That means chicken rolls, Duchess chicken rolls. And the name comes from Maria Luigia d'Austria, that is Napoleon, second wife of Napoleon. And here is the ingredients.
Nice.
Chicken, Parma ham.
Of course.
And of course, they are made with a special product of Parma, Parmigiano Reggiano, cream, and some fortified wine called Marsala. Are you hungry already or not?
Yes, this is lunch break, so this is absolutely painful. I hated it. But you know, I appreciate your effort, but it's horrible that we're gonna see beautiful food and we don't get to taste it. But what are you gonna do?
See 20 minutes, your mouth will start to watering.
Yes,
so
thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay, so we'll talk about many things, but now I would like to introduce the Count Orazio Zanardi Landi, whose family has lived for centuries in the castle of Rivalta in the province of Piacenza.
Perfect. Hello, hi. Thank you for having us. I believe that before again, thank you very much for your hospitality. And why should we come and visit you? Why so beautiful? The castles on your area.
So let me introduce Conte Orazio because he doesn't speak English, but I would like to allow him from his presentation in Italian, and then I translate immediately. Ok, Conte, saluti in italiano veloce.
Saluto tutti e ringrazio di questo vostro collegamento per poter presentare i nostri territori molto ricchi di castelli che sono poco conosciuti, vengono da tutto il mondo e rimangono stupiti perché nessuno sa che cosa riserva le nostre province di Parma, Piacenza e Reggio. Noi abbiamo questa associazione con accoglienze turistiche, abbiamo tutta una struttura che è molto avanzata per l'Italia e anche molto simile alla Loira, ma che però nessuno conosce. Io oggi vi faccio vedere questa chiave, che è una chiave del 1500, che apre le porte della Verlacona Piacenza sulle montagne, che è una chiave che già allora significava l'ingresso dei mercati, in questo caso erano commerciali, però oggi turistici.
Okay.
Beautiful.
The Conte Orazio is saying that our area and our castle are beautiful as the castle, but nobody knows this area is an undiscovered area for the tourism in special. And Conterrazio says thanks for this opportunity to speak about our area, and this beautiful castle are 50 castle and 34 castle are visitable and are able to receive the tourists for overnight stay. Okay, and we show the key, and this is a hold key that allow the transport of the goods through the Po River. And now we consider this key as a symbol to open our area to the rest of the world, finally. Okay.
We are very grateful, very grateful. Siamo molto grati.
Starting from Piacenza, you can visit all the Emilia region, and we love to say Emilia Shire. For us,
perfect.
Is
Sounds
a
perfect.
sort of a beautiful shire. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. I believe we have a short video before you actually go through Castel Ducato. Am I right,
Okay.
Isabella?
Yes, right.
Let's show the video and then we keep on talking. Thank you very much. Once again, thank you for having us.
Thank you to you.
Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Perfect. All right. Absolutely. Thank you very much. This is really, we cover a lot of the region, and it's beautiful and surprising. And I want to thank you to take your time to explain to us. So, go into details. We are very eager, especially the portion, once again, Isabella, you are talking mainly to travel writers, travel agents, and tour operators. So very eager to see how can they visit you, how can they bring their client there in the case of travel agents. So those things are absolutely interesting to us to learn about. So go ahead, tell us all about the beautiful Castel Ducato.
Yes, the is a sort of kingdom of castle, because as I said before, we have 50 castles and 34 of them are able to receive the tourists. And through this special hospitality, we can organize everything. As Stefania said before, we have a lot of things about food, wine, and whatever we want. We can taste everything. We can organize the special tour with the ancient car or motor or whatever we want. And we can, of course, visit all the parts of culture we have around us, because the castle is in a beautiful valley. We can think about the possibility to go also through the river Po, and we can see all the nature we have, and through the Apennine with motorbike, as I said, and a wonderful valley between vinegar, because we have improved our ability to produce wine in our region, in our area. Yes.
Very
now
nice. So,
we can say that we have something special. Okay.
in order to place it for the logistical problem, where exactly is this area? Where it's close to which city? Just to have an idea for our agent.
We are
how
in a strategical position
Yeah.
because we are in the middle of the principal airports: Linate, Malpensa, Bergamo, Verona. So in 1 hour and a half maximum, you can achieve the destination.
Perfect.
And you can go through the Apennine thanks to the possibility to use also the electric car that we are going to implement in our area. So this is the main opportunity we have in this moment, or we are able to follow and to support the tourists during this travel in our region. We starting from Piacenza to arrive to Reggio Emilia. We are speaking about Emilia, and so we have also high-speed train able to help the tourists to achieve the destination.
Yeah. Okay. The other question I have for you, it's a practical one. In terms of, or the bookings or non-availability, do you have a structure that by contacting either you or somebody like you, I can, as an agent, more or less have a sense which castles are available and all that? Or do I have to contact how does it work?
No. We are a DMC in specific, so we are able to coordinate the other tour operator in Emilia region, and we cooperate with all the other tour operators to organize a special experiences. And you can choose about food experience, culture experience, sport experience, whatever you want, because in this region you can do everything. And also Castelli del Ducato are a special contest because they are able to show in one web site how you can achieve the destination, how you can choose, all about these special things. Okay.
Perfect. Just a quick question. I'm assuming we are in one of them right now. You are in one of the castles. What is the name of it? Just out of curiosity. Which castle are we in? What's the name of the castles we are in?
Castello di Rivalta.
Castello di Rivalta. And this is the residence of the Count?
Yes, he's the resident of the Count, and his family lives here starting from 1,600.
Wow.
So it's a special things about the history and culture. Yes. And the Count is special because he immediately thinks about the possibility to convert this structure for the tourism purpose and work a lot of his time to think about how he can work with the tourists and offer something special to the tourists. Now we are in the hotel that is located directly in the Borgo, so in the little village that is around the castle. So it's beautiful. You can find a spa, you can find 2 special restaurants inside to this Borgo, and you are at the beginning of Trebbia Shire, Trebbia Valley, and Hemingway defined one of the most beautiful valley in the world.
Wow. I'm very impressed. Thank you. And you said it's about 50 of them, no? There are about 50 castles, you said?
50 castles, and 34 are able to receive the tourists and to manage this. Yes.
Thank you so very much. We might get back to you. Yes, please go ahead. You have something to add. Yeah.
No, sorry. I want only to say that everyone is high-level castle, so it's
I'm
not
sure.
yeah.
There's no
Okay.
there's no IKEA furnishing. Okay, I got it. Perfect.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much.
Thank you. We might get back to you. Thank you very much, and thank you very much, Count. We might get back to you shortly. Now, Stefania, I see there you're doing stuff. What are you doing there?
I was working while you
Look at
were
you.
so
Nice and busy.
there are a lot of experience, as Isabella said, to do in this area. One of these is to cook. And there is also a very important national school of cuisine, of Italian cuisine, in Colorno, in the Royal Palace of Colorno. There is a village 20 kilometers, 10 miles from Parma. And you can have classes for few months, a year, or just a week, and for real chef. And you can cook Italian, and it's one of the best, or the best Italian school of cuisine. So another thing that I wanted to tell you, that when you come to Italy and you ask for a recipe, there is no one recipe of, for example, Italian involtini della Duchessa. There are 20. And it depends on the family. It depends on the taste. So I will tell you mine. That is one of the easiest. So you can do it yourself, even in 10 minutes. You take some chicken breast, you slice it. Maybe if it's very thin, it's better. Otherwise, you use a pounder and you make it.
Yep.
And then, of course, best result is with good ingredients. So prosciutto di Parma, of course, and a layer of Parmigiano Reggiano, just grated, so you don't have to buy the grated one. Yes. It's better if you grate it yourself, and then you roll it. Then you can use, of course, I use a rope to tie it, but you can also use the toothpick if you want. I prefer like this. And then you can, if you don't have time, you put it a few minutes in the oven, just because you can have to cook very well. Otherwise, you put it in like this with a little bit of oil. If you're not on a diet, you can put a little bit of butter.
We are all in a diet, trust me.
No, you have to walk a little bit more, and then you can add.
Of course.
Or you know that in Parma or in Emilia, especially, we use a lot of butter because we produce Parmigiano Reggiano, and butter is made with cream. Yes. Yeah. So to dissolve the fat, you have to drink wine. And we produce very good wine, like Lambrusco, Butturnio, and especially red wine. It helps to dissolve the fat you eat.
Gotcha.
So you eat a lot, you drink a lot.
You drink a lot.
And you stay healthy.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, so now I'll go to the kitchen. This is not my kitchen because I'm on holiday, but I found the right equipment. And now we talk with Maurizio about the golf courses. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Yes, thanks. Ciao Maurizio, thank you for being with us. So the name says it all, Emilia Romagna Golf. So as I said, even during the dry run, of course, a very popular sport in North America, not as popular in Italy, but definitely on a very top list every time, you know, people are contacting us as a tourism board when they have to arrange for clients, because there are all these people around that somehow they want to take the opportunity once they're vacationing to actually have a nice round of golf. So Emilia Romagna Golf, of course, the courses on Emilia. Maurizio, tell us why it would be great to have a round of golf in Emilia.
Yeah, first of all, hi everyone. First of all, I want to say that we are really honored to talk with the fluent people in US and Canada. As you well know, the 50% of golfers in the world are on your country. So it's a great honor. I want to thank our tourist board, our region, and Destinazione Emilia for this opportunity. I'm sure you are surprised to hear that we are promoting golf in Italy. Usually golf is not the first tourism argument to sell Italy, but Italy is the new golf destination in Europe. And mainly for two big reasons. I mean, for two big reasons, we are a little bit the special observer by the international golf. First of all, because in 2 years' time, well, now 3 years' time, because they have delayed last week, unfortunately, we have the Ryder Cup in Italy. And second, we have the big advantage now to have a big testimonial like Francesco Molinari, that is moving to United States, is going to live in San Francisco. That's the bad news for us, good news for you, because our champion is coming to your country now.
Of course.
But this was just to say that in Italy, golf is popular. I mean, it's growing a lot. We have 145 golf courses, championship courses, 18 holes, and the 10% of those golf courses are in our region, Emilia-Romagna. I'm the promoter of Emilia-Romagna Golf. Emilia-Romagna Golf is a DMC. We are selling all the region, 25 golf courses and 27 hotels. Today we talk about the golf course in the area of Emilia. So we can provide everything except the flight to your clients. We book tea time, we book transfer, we book the hotel, all the extra golf activities. So just one contact for all the golf holidays of your clients. Well, a few words about where we are. I mean, Emilia-Romagna, where we're talking about Emilia today, is in the north of Italy, north center of Italy, in ideal position, under only 1 hour from Milano airport. So in 1 hour you will arrive in the beautiful land of Emilia, where we are going to present today 6 golf courses, 6 championship courses. Basically, the area is the area on the circle. As you see, the red flags are the golf courses. You see 8 exactly. There are also 2 9 holes, but as you know, for tourists, we consider actually only the 18 holes. So we have 6 golf courses in roughly 60 miles. And the blue flags are the hotel. So we have 5 hotels to be combined with the golf course. They are all golf hotels specialized on hosting golfers. So of the doubt you could have, they will solve it very easily. The 6 golf courses, the name are Golf Club San Valentino. We have 2 golf courses each district. We have 2 golf courses in Reggio Emilia, 2 golf courses in Parma, and 2 golf courses in Piacenza. So no jealousy to each one.
Yeah,
I'm sure
even spread.
Yeah. Well, all the golf courses we have are located in beautiful landscape, immaculate valley, so no noise, peace. They are small paradise. First one we would like to show today is Golf Club San Valentino. As you can see, a beautiful valley, really nice landscape. On this golf course, there's a dormy house. I mean, in the clubhouse, there are 12 rooms, so you can sleep on the clubhouse, on the hotel Il Golfino, that you will see also later. That's an amazing 18-hole championship course built in 1987. And the 4 lakes, 3,000 square meter clubhouse, swimming pool, so really beautiful. Only 10 kilometers from the center.
Oh,
let's go on. The second golf course, sorry, the second golf course in the area of Reggio Emilia, second golf course is Matilde di Canossa. Matilde di Canossa again in Reggio Emilia. That's one of the most mature golf courses. That's a typical parkland course, high trees, mature golf courses. Not many lakes, but the river Quaresimo crossing through the golf course. So it's again one of the oldest in the region, and the mature golf course ideal for your clients. Now we go to the 2 golf courses in the area of Parma, and they are managed both by the same company. So basically just one owner and manager for both golf courses. The first one is Golf del Ducato in Parma, only 10 kilometers from the city of Parma. This golf course has hosted many amateur championships in Italy, junior and full man amateur championship. So it's 1983. So it's a mature golf course again with a lot of lakes. So here you risk to lose some ball, but it's quite a flat golf course, not that you can pay quite easy. On the same area of Parma, we have Salsomaggiore Golf. As you can see, incredible landscape. Our clients adore this golf course because they feel to be like in paradise.
It's beautiful. It's very beautiful.
Yeah, slightly hilly. So for this golf course, we suggest to use the golf car sometime, but not terrible. I mean, it's a beautiful golf course.
Yeah.
Let's go on. Let's go in the area of Piacenza. We have two golf courses. Golf Club Castellarquato. This golf course was designed by Cotton and Panic, who is architectural for golf, very well known in the UK. It's close to the city of Piacenza, to the nice medieval village of Castellarquato. Last of 6 golf course. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh. Croara Country Club. This golf course is the oldest of the 6, 1983, and has hosted in the past the first Women's Italian Open, won by the legendary UK player Laura Davis. So it's a very well-known golf course in Italy, and we hope soon will be also in international markets. Let's go on now to the hotel. We have 5 hotels from 3-star to 5-star, again in the area. 2 in Reggio Emilia, 3 are in Parma. Let's see a little bit. The first one is the hotel on the first golf course I presented before. It's Hotel Il Golfino inside the Golf San Valentino, 12 rooms, so you can sleep directly on the golf course.
I'm sorry, sorry, Maurizio, go back for a second to that picture, because it's really stunning. Go back to the slide before, the one before. No, I think it's amazing. I wanted to ask you yesterday. This is a 3-star hotel, and it looks like this. It's incredible.
Yeah, this is a little bit the clubhouse too. So as you know,
but it's very well done. No. What I was gonna say, of course, Maurizio, most of the clients that that some of these agents serve, when they hear 3-star, they just like nod off. But I want to say, in fact, yesterday I forgot to ask you. It looks like a beautiful 3-star hotel, not 3-star by any stretch of imagination. So just please go ahead. But it looks like a beautiful.
It's just nice. It's on the clubhouse, not many rooms, but it's a very nice 3-star. I strongly suggest to stay there. You stay in the nature. It's really a nice, nice holiday. So let's go on. That's Borgo Cadone Garrelè. That's an old building owned by Estensi family from Ferrara, and now was reconverted in a hotel. That's a beautiful relais with wellness room in the dependence. It's a 4-star hotel, only 6 rooms, so that's not good for tour operator, but good for individual. Again, close to Reggio Emilia city, beautiful in the nature, so small jewels. Different style, 110 rooms in the full center of Parma, a 5-star hotel, Grand Hotel della Ville. This is inside Barilla Center, the big Barilla Center where there were in the past the first Barilla plant. So that's a hotel recently refurbished with anti-allergic materials, great restaurant, great American bar. So for people who want to stay in the center of the city, this is an ideal 5 stars. Talking about castle, this is our castle. That's the Pico Borgo Italiano Castello. That's an incredible castle where you can sleep. There are 40 rooms that close to the city of Salsomaggiore Terme. You can sleep also in the guard tower or in the main building. The other rooms are spread around the castle, so 40 room. Again, fantastic restaurant with local cooking and the nice bar inside. So this hotel for people who loves to stay in something different. This is not usual for golfer for sure. And last one, completely different style. We are in the center of the city of Salsomaggiore, that hotel Casa Romagnosi. That was the old house of jurist and philosopher Romagnosi that was converted in hotel at the beginning of the century. 40 room in the full center of the city of Salsomaggiore. So everything is walkable distance from the hotel. So, resuming a little bit why you should send people or send clients to Emilia and Emilia Romagna. First of all, because it's easy, because there's one contact for all the bookings. As I told you before, we do everything except the flight. Same golf rates, weekdays and weekends. Usually our average green fee is $60. Many golf courses, because the 6 golf courses are in 60 miles, so we have one golf course every 20-minute drive, so you can play different golf course on your golf holiday. It's a good value for money. Usually, just to give you an idea, 7 nights on a 4-star hotel and 5 green fees is roughly $830. And then there's the rest. What we are famous for, I mean, the world capital of food and gastronomy, the land of castle, the cradle of music. And at the end, it's a little bit also our experience, because well, my grandfather built the first golf course in the region in 1959. So it's a passion, it's a life passion. We are passionate, but we are working seriously since 1998. So we have 22 years of experience.
Thank you.
Just the last thing to say, the period, best period to come, April, May, June, September, October. Low season are March, November, July and August. Could be cold March and November, could be very hot July and August. Also, if today is an ideal day for golf,
Sure.
Not hot at all. We are not a winter destination, so no golf in December, January, February.
Perfect. Absolutely.
We have a website, emiliaromagnagolf.com, our website. Come to play golf in Emilia, you will have fun.
Yeah. One thing I wanna before I let you go, I think it's very interesting, is the fact that for what you're explaining, you don't really have to commit to a specific golf course, because it looks like you can really be based in the area and virtually play every day in a different course. Is that right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, our typical clients stay 7 nights, they play 5 golf courses, or 4 nights with 3 golf courses. Obviously, coming from US and Canada, I suppose they will do other region too, so it's possible. But Emilia Romagna is in the middle of Italy, so
it's
you
so
cannot
convenient.
play golf in Emilia Romagna.
Thank you, grazie Maurizio, thank you very much. Stefania, is it ready? Because we are hungry. We can hear you. We can hear you. You have to unmute yourself. I don't know why you're mute. Let me see. Where are you, Stefan? Non ti sento. I can't hear you.
Okay, I don't know. You took away my my
I
audio.
wish I can do it. I can't. I tried for 22 years to mute my wife, and it just didn't work.
You are jealous because I have a wonderful dish in front of me, and you're starting to be hungry. Anyway, these are cooked, and
Perfect.
I add when they were cooking, I add the marsala, the wine, and then the marsala is evaporating. So now I will add the cream.
Nice.
And then I will cook it for a little bit more, and then I'll show it to you.
Perfect.
So I will put it back. So, of course, we heard that there are so many beautiful things to do in Emilia, but one of the things I prefer is the food. And of course, if you think that Emilia Romagna is the food valley, Emilia is the heart of the food valley. So do you know that we have, of course, you know that we have a lot of PDO products that are protected designation of origin products, so they can be produced just here. As you can see there from the panel, Parmigiano Reggiano and prosciutto di Parma, Parma ham, and culatello are from Parma, but also in Piacenza, there are 3 PDO products. There are pancetta, salame, and coppa. And in Reggio Emilia, there is traditional balsamic vinegar, the one that you taste drop by drop, that are really incredible. So you can put traditional balsamic vinegar everywhere. Like in Parma, we say that we put Parmigiano everywhere. Not on coffee, but maybe coffee is good too.
Soon.
And of course, just to tell you some numbers, we have more than 100 cheese factory, 130 ham factory, more than 40 wineries, 8 acetaie, that means balsamic vinegar factory, and a lot of 4 thermal sites, and 50 castles, as you said.
Yes.
3
a lot of stuff.
8-star restaurants. Yes.
Now you're bragging. You're bragging. Come on. How much stuff do you have?
Everything. We have everything.
I think you also have great restaurant, don't you? Because I think Waiting in the Wing is a beautiful restaurant. Am I correct?
8-star restaurant, and all the products that we use are unique. And I think Marcella from Camatilda will talk about this.
Perfect.
Okay.
Benissimo. Thank you, Stefania. So Marcella, I don't see tables behind you. Is it actual restaurant? Is it a garden? What it is? Ciao, Marcella. So Marcella will speak in Italian, and I will try to translate and change everything she says. So Marcella, I think you have to, devi accendere il microfono. O comunque sei mutata, fai vedere. Ecco, adesso ci sei. Vai, parla pure. You can speak.
Ok. Buonasera a tutti. Benvenuti a Camatilde. Sono nel nostro orto, che è questo che è adiacente proprio al ristorante. Il ristorante si trova a 4 Castella, nella prima collina di Reggio Emilia. Ha una stella Michelin dal 2008. Sono 14 anni che siamo aperti e gli ultimi 3 anni abbiamo avviato questo progetto di orto biodinamico per proporre ai nostri ospiti le verdure della nostra terra.
Perfect. Okay. So Marcella, very quickly, she welcomed you, of course, in her beautiful residence called Camp Matilde. Is in Quattro Castella, and it's right outside Reggio Emilia. It's the first hill outside Reggio Emilia. It's a beautiful restaurant. What you see there is the garden right outside of it. The restaurant opened in 2006, so it's 14 years being open. But they got a Michelin star in 2008, so it's an attestament of what they're doing. In the last 3 years, they committed more and more of serving food and sort of and more of an ethical sort of aspect about their cuisine. Hence the garden that you see there, which of course grow most of the ingredients that they serve. Vai pure avanti, vai.
Che dire, la nostra cucina propone dei menù degustazione dove gli ospiti si affidano allo chef, quindi sono delle esperienze culinarie costruite sugli ospiti. Non c'è un menù alla carta, ma l'ospite sceglie il tipo di percorso, che può essere o di terra o pesce o intramontabili, che è il menù della tradizione del territorio, che viene comunque sempre descritto. E l'ultimo menù si chiama Cielo ed è un percorso degustazione dove coinvolge diversi ingredienti tra pesce, terra e vegetali. L'ospite dice quello che gradisce o non gradisce e poi si affida completamente allo chef.
Perfect. So it's their commitment to the restaurant goes beyond the ingredients. It actually is tackling sort of the experiential part of sitting down. So it's already a different things when you sit in the restaurant that you don't have a menu a la carte, and believe it or not, you have sort of put your trust on the chef that basically guide you in this sort of itinerary tasting sort of itinerary through sort of the local cuisine mainly. And you can, of course, they are tasting. They are based on sort of the meat side of things, or of course the fish, because there's a lot of that around. Or there's one that it's called Intramontabile, which basically it's more about sort of an excursus of the traditional and sort of the most typical things that you can experience in the area. Or even the last one, which is a little bit more where there's a more creativity involved in it, where the chef is sort of interpret again fish and meat courses alike in a more sort of experimental way. So the good thing is that you go there, you don't get to decide, you just tell the chef what it is that you like, you don't like, all the things that somehow don't agree with you, and then just close your eyes and have the ride of your life. Vai pure avanti.
La cosa interessante, l'aspetto bello di Camatilde è che è lo chef che cura direttamente l'orto. Quindi lo chef in questi ultimi anni si è proprio specializzato, ha fatto questi studi di biodinamica e cura lui personalmente la mattina l'orto e il pomeriggio si dedica alle preparazioni. Fortunatamente abbiamo una buona brigata che permette di fare anche le preparazioni che servono al mattino, però questo porta ad aumentare molto la sensibilità di quello che si fa anche in cucina. Cioè partendo da un buon lavoro fatto sulla terra si può realmente dare un buon lavoro, fare una buona cucina, perché l'importanza di coltivare in un certo modo, di trasmettere determinate sostanze nutritive è veramente il valore aggiunto di questo locale, dove noi abbiamo l'ambizione di arrivare nel giro di ancora un anno circa alla completa sostenibilità del ristorante, senza acquistare da esterni.
Wow. So, so it was a long speech, but I think it's very important information about the philosophy around this beautiful restaurant and also the goal that they have in mind. First and foremost, one thing it's definitely interesting and it should be noted, the chef himself is in charge of the garden. So he's the one taking care of it, and is basically his morning tasks are actually make sure that everything runs smoothly. But of course, they have a staff in the kitchen that allow them to prep, for the daily, for the afternoon and evening sort of meal and service. But everything starts with the chef. He went back to school and learned more about biodynamics, as she said. So everything that has to do in, with the sort of agricultural things, and so developing skills in that field, because their goal eventually is maybe in just 1 year time to be completely sustainable. So everything that they have and everything that they sort of use for the restaurant is purchased locally, is not, or actually in terms of ingredients is not purchased. It's really comes all from the beautiful garden, and nothing is bought outside of the garden. They believe in that. They believe in the nutritional value of things that are served. So it's an all in all a just beautiful sort of tasty experience, but also a very sort of sustainable one as well, and of course an ethical one, if you wish, because everything comes from what we call in Italy chilometro zero, which is just literally right outside their restaurant.
L'obiettivo è quello di creare proprio questo, anche trasmettere la filosofia di Camatilde, che è educare le persone anche al non spreco. Noi crediamo molto al discorso della sostenibilità, dell'etica e del non sprecare il cibo. Quindi quando tu produci ti rendi conto anche del tempo che impieghi, della cura che dedichi, capisci che non puoi sprecare e le persone devono comprendere questo tuo valore. È molto importante. Noi ci teniamo tantissimo a invitare gli ospiti a visitare la realtà dell'orto, come l'angolo delle erbe aromatiche, proprio per rendersi conto di cosa c'è dietro questo lavoro. Esempio anche il pane che facciamo noi direttamente, cioè creare ogni giorno, lavorare per curare la madre, aspettare la lievitazione. È un'educazione al tempo che la gente oggi ha perso, perché è tutto molto veloce, tutto molto fast. In realtà le cose che hanno una certa anima richiedono tempo.
It's perfectly put. So I hope I'll be able to explain it. Spero di riuscire a spiegarlo bene, perché l'hai detto perfettamente. So she said it perfectly. So I'm going to try to very briefly say what she said. So she actually said that on top of sort of the eating there, some of the guests are actually invited to see also how things grow. And she said their commitment in doing so, it isn't just sort of a novelty. It really is, they feel very strictly connected on the fact that once you actually grow things and sort of do it from the ground up, you do understand the value of the things that you produce, and by then sort of also reduce as a byproduct all the waste. They believe that they want to sort of reduce the amount of food that is actually thrown away or wasted in the production of it, in the production of their meal. So of course it's pretty intuitive on the fact that if you actually are the one who grows the food, most likely will be the one that feel less compelled throwing away, because you know how much work stays behind it. They produce their own bread, so they take care of the madre, which is, you know, the things that allow for every day to actually have the sort of the flour levitate and sort of having the bread done. So it's a beautiful experience all around. It's a great the effort and the commitment that they have. Thank you, Marcella. I think, non so, vuoi aggiungere altro?
Ringrazio per l'attenzione e gli aspettiamo a Camatilde.
Perfect. So, of course, she thanks you, all of you. Once again, this is not just your middle of the road restaurant. This is, of course, not just a one-star Michelin restaurant, but somebody who's really committed to where they are, to sort of to bring in the forefront of the sort of typical recipe, the ingredients, and the philosophy behind it. So I want to thank Marcella once again. Grazie. And of course, you invite everybody, once we actually can fly there, to go and have a meal in this beautiful restaurant. Grazie, Marcella. So, Stefania, did you finish these things? Because we are very hungry.
No, just few minutes, but I want to tell you that there are, as Marcella said, it's very important to touch with hands what we have in this land. So if you go to see the visitemilia.com, the website, you can see a lot of experience and you can find something to do, and to eat a piece of Parmigiano Reggiano is very good. But if you have a guided tour in the cheese factory, you appreciate every piece much more, because you see all the passion and all the work that people every day, not a Sunday, not a Christmas, not every day they are there to work for us. So, and not just for Parmigiano, but every product in this area. So
Perfect.
It's very
Thank you.
Okay, so now we have Sarah.
Last but not least, so we had food, we went for castles, we had a round of golf, we helped Marcella water the plants. Now we need some rest and sort of beautiful Salsa Maggiore. This is my segue with Sara and a beautiful property that she's talking about in the Grand Hotel Salsa Maggiore. Thank you, Sara. Thank you for being with us.
Hi.
So why should we come and visit you?
Yeah, yes, because it's a wonderful place. It's a pearl in the Emilia region. So I'm very pleased to be here to introduce you the Grand Hotel Salsa Maggiore in Salsa Maggiore Terme. The hotel is located in the center of Salsa Maggiore on the pedestrian area, and this is completely renovated. And
I think you have to unmute yourself.
Yes,
Sarah,
now it's working. Yes. Now it's worked. Sorry. So I tell you that the Grand Hotel Salsa Maggiore make part of the Cosmopolitan Hotel Group, and this is our first property outside from the Tuscany region. The hotel, the group already managed other 4-star and 5-star hotel in the Tuscany, but when our CEO visited Grand Hotel Salsa Maggiore, it was love at first sight, because the building is really beautiful. But before I tell you about the service of today, I'd like to tell you something regarding the history of the hotel. The hotel is a building in Art Nouveau style, and this is of the beginning of the 20th century. Exactly, it was built in 1902 when Dr. Lorenzo Berzieri discovered the benefit of the sulfur and salsobromoiodic waters of Salsa Maggiore to treat the respiratory and rheumatic disease. From that period on, Salsa Maggiore had a great development in thermal tourism, and many illustrious guests spent their time, their holiday in the hotel. For example, the famous Italian writer Gabriele D'Annunzio. Then, coming to our days, the hotel, after a period of closing and after 5 long years of works, that was completely renovated. As we can see in the image, it was completely from the basement until the top. Today has 167 rooms in different style, and 1 restaurant, for sure 1 spa center, and meetings room as well. The rooms are very large, in totally 167 rooms. There are superior, classic room, junior suite, and one royal suite. The rooms are really large, with large bathroom. The size ranges between 25 until 70 square meters. And the room, we can tell, just simply tastefully decorated with all modern technology. The hotel has also a restaurant where the guests can taste a very delicious Italian cuisine. But what the guests appreciate is also the dinner, the tasting dinner served in the original wine cellar on the basement. This is located on the basement, and we can organize for a small group dinner over there in a very romantic atmosphere with candles, with Parma ham hangings from the walls, and with old bottles. Of course, you will find in Salso Maggiore and in our hotel a spa center. This is a very large one. We offer to the guests 1,800 square meters. It's one of the largest spa in the northern Italy. The guests can enjoy the large pool, the steam bath, the kneipp, the sauna, biosauna, salt room also, emotional shower, bucket shower, and then what I would forget, and then also ice fontaine, for example. The spa offer also 18 cabins for treatment, for beauty treatment, but also for thermal treatment. Among our treatments, we can tell you the so-called Salso experience. This is a total body relaxing massage, but it is with white lavender oil. And the white lavender is produced really in Salso Maggiore. Then as a thermal treatment, we offer to the guest balneotherapy using the water of Salso Maggiore. And then we offer also inhalation care and also mud, body packs with mud. And the brand new, the cosmetic line of the hotel is Laiatica. And this is created by the family of the famous singer Andrea Bocelli. And this is made by wines and grapes of wine, a very exclusive line. The hotel, as you can see, is also an ideal place for meetings, thanks to the large room capacity and also the 4 brand new meetings room. But also in Salso Maggiore, we can find an Palace Center with an indoor amphitheater up to 700 seats. And inside the 4 brand new meetings room are in totally 350 seats. For the guests, also business guests, we offer a co-working room if they want to find the computer or the scanner or the printer. So for everybody, there is everything. Or just to relax in the massage in the hydro pool on this panoramic terrace.
That's beautiful.
Yes, it's very relaxing. Yes, very beautiful.
It looks very beautiful.
Very elegant.
Yeah. Do you have a word to spend about the actual village of Salso Maggiore? How it looks like once you actually are there, beyond the hotel?
Yes, the village is very nice. It's very nice, and the guest there is a small thermal village. The guests can appreciate to breathe also the atmosphere of the 20s years.
And you're very close, I can see from the picture, to the countryside there. So basically, one great activities, side activities once you see there is to be.
Yes, for example, what the guests can do in Salso Maggiore, they can take the bike, rent a bike, and visiting the surrounding by bike, or they visiting, as we told before, the factory, the cheese factory, the ham factory, which is surrounding. We organize also visit guided tour to the factory.
And of course, it's open year round. No, of course, it's not a seasonal.
We are open all year round. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Fantastic. I mean, I want to thank. We went. There was a lot of content. We go back to Stefania because I think right now she's probably done with her meal. Are you done, Stefania?
Yes. I'm also ready to eat it. So I want to show you.
Jesus. Look at you.
It is involtini.
Yeah.
And I want to show you how is inside. So
there you go.
Very easy to make. Prosciutto,
parmigiano, marzana e pollo. There we go. So in a span of just a quick webinar, you can have a meal. You can learn about castles, you play a round of golf. you attend the garden, get a meal there, and also, of course, get a great spa treatment and a great stay in the beautiful. I want to say also, Sara, one thing I haven't said. Sorry, before I say something, Stefania, I noticed it's beautiful the modern sort of restoration that you must have done, especially in the spa thing. It was really astonishing. Honestly, it's really remarkable. I just saw it and I meant to say it. So, Stefania.
Thank you.
So, because it was very nice, and I like this webinar.
Yes,
I would like to offer you to your agents and the tour operators
and the writers and all that. Yeah.
Online cooking class with Stefania's cooking class and tours. So if you are interested, you can write to visitemilia.com.
Yep.
And or you can also check if you want to know something about my cooking class and tour.
Yep.
You can see on my web, on my Facebook page or on TripAdvisor. And you have to come to visit Italy. And
so they have to commit by the August 31st. You said, am I correct? You said the dry run. They have to let you know by August 31st if they're interested in being part of the
31st. So we can decide a date. And we'll have a wonderful Italian meal together.
Perfect. So we'll teach them to cook. So thank you very much. This, of course, concludes the webinar. I want to thank all of you, and I'm going to say every single name, so stay tuned. Once again, the director of Visit Emilia, Pierangelo Romerzi, the president of Visit Emilia, Natalia Maramotti, who are, of course, listening to us. If they're still there, I don't know. And, of course, all our great panelists, starting from you, Stefania, thank you very much. And, of course, Marcella, Sara, Maurizio, the Count, who probably left, and Isabella. Thank you so very much. And, of course, to all our attendees, you're going to receive a survey email. Let us know what you think of this presentation. If you want to have more information, if you want to change anything. Once again, although this is the 30th, I believe that we do, but we can always change and do stuff that it's closer to what you need. Lastly, this is, of course, a corporate effort. A lot of people are working for this thing to make it work. And so my colleague, of course, from our Toronto office, Salvatore and Sabrina, from our Los Angeles office, Fabrizio and Emanuela, and of course, from our New York office, Caterina, Cosmo, and Marzia. Thank you very much. See you the next one. Bye. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.